One of the things I'm asked about often is creating points from a PDF in mass quantity at intersections, for example. So maybe we're laying out columns in a building and we need all of the intersecting grids. Now, just like I do with any PDF conversation, I always express caution. A PDF is, even though it may be a good PDF, it is a copy of the original data. It is not the original data. So my rule of thumb is that if my data, if it's acceptable for me to be up to, let's say, an inch or two off, I'll use the PDF for layout. If my accuracy needs to be more than an inch or two, I want to push as hard as I can to get the original CAD files to help ensure accuracy. Now, this doesn't mean that every PDF is going to be off by 2 or 3 inches. It doesn't mean every PDF is bad. That's just the expectation that I set. If I am okay with that possibility, then I will proceed. Okay. Uh, that being said, I want to show this workflow because it actually applies to non-PDF. What if I get the CAD file and I want to do this same thing? So I'm going to show this because the end process and the end result apply in both cases. So I'm going to import a PDF. Okay. I already have a decent feeling about this PDF because I get the layer information as soon as it comes up. That usually means I have a higher quality PDF and the accuracy may be a little bit better. If I don't see this layer prompt, that's my immediate warning that, hey, uh, this is most likely a very low quality PDF. Best of luck to you. Okay. It's also going to make everything more complicated because I don't have a way to isolate the data. So we'll import this and we're going to apply a scale factor of 8. Okay, now I could do it by matching points and matching distances as well. And I'm going to tell it to use those layers that showed up in the list. So if it has layers in the PDF, let's use them. Let's set this lower corner here to a 5,000 value. Okay, now this is going to convert the PDF from raster back to vector and create the polylines, arcs, text, all of those features inside of Magnet Office. Okay, I always want to validate, verify, make sure that everything is good. So I'm going to inquiry, I'm going to pull a bearing and distance between this endpoint and this endpoint. 6.501, I'm pretty comfortable with that value. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to give it the information that I'm going to be doing I'm going to say view isolate. Now I see all of my grids. I could leave these where they are. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to join these. Okay, with those now cleaned up, isolated. Now what I want to do is create the points. Now I like to have a little bit of control here. So I'm going to go to the default properties. I'm going to call these intersections. I'm going to start this at point 101. Elevation, if I know it, I can enter it. Otherwise, I'm going to put a 0. Okay, I'm going to window select everything and under insert, I'm going to add points, multiple intersection. Press enter to create those points. Those are now created. View all on. Okay, so we have points at all the center locations of those columns at all of those grid intersections. We now have points. Okay, so we've looked at create points from entities, which does the endpoints. Now we just did create multiple intersection points. For more workflow examples such as this or others, please log in to your My TopCon or My TopCon Now account and look at the amazing content that's available for Magnet users today.